Do you hate an HOA? Hi, I'm Carey from the Carey Collective, and I am your local real estate advisor right here in Vienna, Virginia. At the Carey Collective, we specialize in relocation. So whether you're moving in, moving out, or moving around Northern Virginia, we are here to make your lives a whole lot easier, and we want to answer questions that you're actually wondering. So today, let's talk about HOAs. What in the world are they? Are they worth it? Or do they really stink as much as people think they do? Well, here's the thing. There's good and there's bad. I personally am a huge advocate for HOAs. The reason a HOA exists is to make sure that the community that you buy in maintains a certain level or a certain standard. So usually you actually don't hear from the HOA until it's time to sell. So what will happen in a sale in Northern Virginia is you actually have to order the HOA documents in order to give them to the potential buyer before they sign the, maybe not, you don't have to have it before you sign the offer, but before they will close on the home, the buyer has to be able to review the HOA documents to decide whether or not they want to move forward on that house. And the typical HOA paperwork is tens, if not to hundreds of pages, and it is very detailed. Some of them are very, very old. Some of them are even really outdated. And so it can be really cumbersome to read all of these documents and understand, how does this actually affect me? What am I buying into? Is this going to be a pain in my butt, or is it worth it and going to help my future home value? So historically around here, to be honest, rest in HOA has a pretty bad stigma to it. So they're very strict with the exterior of the home. If there is rotted wood, they're usually going to dock you for that and say, hey, you need to fix that before the close of this home sale. And I know that that might seem like a pain. Another thing that they'll get is landscaping. If your landscaping is insane, overgrown, taking over the neighborhood, you're going to get a little docket for that as well. And they're going to say, you need to clean up the landscaping. Sometimes sellers will sell their properties as is, meaning you got to take it as it is. Take it or leave it. These are the HOA violations. They're yours. If they're not remedied before closing, they become the problem of the buyer. And so that is something just to know in general when you're purchasing a home. You do want to see the HOA documents and see if the house has violations. The way that I like to do it in strategy is we do always request that the seller take care of all the violations before closing. If I'm representing the seller, I like to order them early. Let's find out what the problems are, if there are any, and fix them before the buyer even has to see the violations. Anything like a violation is going to give buyer pause. If you have this violation with the HOA, what else maybe have you not taken care of? So it's just another obstacle to consider when you're selling your home. Why not order that HOA paperwork, find out what the violations are, and take care of them? So yeah, does it seem kind of messy? Sure. But it doesn't really have to be. If you take care of your home on the exterior, it's usually just the exterior that they're looking at. Then you don't have any problem whatsoever. And the purpose of an HOA is to maintain the look and the feel of the neighborhood. And what I will tell you from experience is when neighborhoods are well maintained, the property value increases higher at a higher rate than when homes in a neighborhood are not well maintained. Also, when there's no HOAs, people can park anything in the driveway. People can park anything in front of the house. So you'll see sometimes big camper vans, boats, all of these things in someone's driveway. And maybe that bothers you, maybe it doesn't. You get to choose. But having represented many buyers on their purchases in Northern Virginia, I can tell you it gives pause to at least 70% of buyers. I would say 70% of my buyers, if they see a big caravan parked outside or in someone's driveway, or landscaping that's overgrown, exteriors of home not taken care of, they're usually just, this is a pause. How is this going to continue over time? How is this going to help my home's appreciation or not allow my home to appreciate and then go backwards? So yes, can HOAs be a lot? 100%. That does exist. However, I truly believe that they are for your benefit. And yes, I have clients that come and they look for areas without HOAs because they do want to park their campers or they want to get chickens or whatever it is they want to do. It is just buyer specific. And so I just want you to understand that you don't need to be scared of an HOA. Some HOAs say they're an HOA, but really the local real estate agent started the HOA just to get the neighborhood newsletter. So they have everyone's email address and they throw one party a year. They can be really, really basic, but they're big, they're small, they're annoying, they're not. The goal is really to help maintain your home value and help the neighborhood continue to appreciate in value over time. So if you have more questions about HOAs and specific HOAs in the Northern Virginia area, send me a message. You can text me 513-284-5396. If you're making a move to Northern Virginia or if you need to sell your home in Northern Virginia this year, send me a message. I want to help. Let's have a conversation to see if I'm the right agent for you, but you've got to take that first step and reach out because that's what I'm here for. Don't just watch these videos. Don't just like and subscribe. Reach out. Send me an email, Casi, C-A-S-I, @thecareycollective.com, or send me a text, 513-284-5396, and I would love to help you with your home buying and selling journey in 2026.